If you're working on a client site or perhaps even a LeadGen site of your own and it seems to be stuck, what do you do? If you think about Google and you think about what Google's looking for, what Google likes, what Google loves, it's all about building trust. It's all about having authority in a specific area. Google wants to provide the end user with a great experience. They want to answer the questions that people have with regards to any service, any niche, and then serve up the best option. And if you think of it that way, then you start building your sites, adding content, etc., in a manner that is consistent with what Google's looking for. So as an example, if you are you have a fence company website, like you're doing a LeadGen site for fencing, let's say, you're going to write all your content. Your meta title will be Fence Company Savannah. Your H1 will be Fence Company Savannah. Your H2s will be, Fence Contractor Savannah, Fencing Services Atlanta. Another H2 would be maybe why hire us as your local, fence contractor, something like that, right? But what you should also be doing is when you do a search, let's say for like Fence Company Savannah, typically what shows up is like an also ask or people also ask. If the name changes, Google changes it, and it basically identifies a handful of questions that people are asking, and then Google is providing answers, right? And if you click on one question and close it, more will open. So there might be 3 or 4 that show now, but if you keep opening up more questions, you'll get more questions that populate. So if you use those questions as inspiration, as an example, like how much does it cost to install a 40-foot fence, right? That could be a question that Google has identified as a common question. If you make a blog post on your site about that exact question, like literally that exact, copy it and then paste it as your title, and then use ChatGPT and then like Copyscape to write that content, and check it for plagiarism, make it unique, then you're essentially answering a very specific question that Google has already told you is something they want to answer, and then you're not providing that answer, right? Do that a lot, right? If you've got to say it's stuck, do a blog post every day like that, every other day, and then see what happens. You add 10, 15, 20, 30 blog posts to a site, right? It takes you 7 minutes probably to do all this work, to do the content, everything like that. If it took you 10 minutes and then you did 20 of those, you're looking at about 3 hours of time, and it didn't cost you any money. It just cost you time. And then you schedule these posts to go live every other day as an example. And then you submit a sitemap to Google to pick up these changes and let it ride. That in itself, I've seen personally, has been all I've ever had to do to move sites up the ranks. When you're focusing on the right niches, I don't go after tough niches anymore. It's all about working in smart places where we can get that kind of traction a lot faster. So if your sites are stuck, then I highly encourage you to write 20, 30 blog posts. And you might, now here's the thing, you might do the first 5 and Google picks them up. That can in itself push your site over the top and get you to the top of Google. Like I have sites in cities of 400,000 people that I've literally did 2 blog posts and I'm number 1, and I've been glued number 1 for 6 months, and I'm getting 15, 20, 25 leads a month now, right? That's $1,000, $2,000 a month for me. I'm finding a partner in this one city right now, or locking down a partner now. But the point is, I had a site that was stuck. I started adding blog posts. The 2 blog posts I added were the 2 most common questions that are asked. And I answer those questions in good detail, like a few hundred words. And then I linked those blog posts back to the homepage, right? And it's basically building authority, right? Answering more questions. And then Google's like, hey, this website is providing what people are looking for. It's providing the answers to the questions that people have. Let's rank it. And that's the secret behind SEO. And unfortunately, not enough people are thinking this way. This is the right way to do SEO. I don't do, backlinks. I don't do press releases. I don't do Web 2.0s and all this other stuff. I might do citations and and content, right? And that's pretty much it. Because I'm focused on what Google likes, what Google wants to do. Again, Google wants to provide the end user with a great experience with a website that loads fast, that's clean, that's easy to navigate, call to actions, all this stuff that's got to be on there. Great content, clear message, sending Google a clear signal, supportive, authoritative content to all your header tags, and then all the questions that people have are answered on that website. How do you expect the site not to rank, right? Now, does that mean it's going to rank tomorrow? No, it just means that you are laying the foundation necessary to actually get the results you're looking for. So again, if you're struggling, if your sites are sitting there, give this tactic a good effort. I'm confident that this will help push you over the edge and get you where you want to go. If you got any questions, guys, hit me up. Have a great day.